Kirson is a hilarious stand-up comedian whose new special, I'm the Man, coming to Hulu very, very soon. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much for having me.
You were just in the Midwest, and I wish you made a time to be in Chicago, but you were just here in the fall. I mean, first of all, share some of your favorite memories of coming to perform here in our city.
Well, I'm not just saying this because I'm on air with you. I really mean this. I love performing in Chicago, and every comedian says that. I did Zanies for years in the club, and I do theaters there now and pack a huge room. You're just such a great audience, and it's great. I cannot wait to go back. I really mean that.
Yeah, and then hopefully we'll have you back very, very soon. But we're going to get the special. You talk about yourself, life, the TSA, growing up. I mean, tell me a little bit about the material that you put into the special.
It takes a lot of work, at least it did for me, to make the special because I had to work on every single bit over and over and over again. Then you work on the order, it's just, and you keep refining it and tuning it up. And I worked very hard and I'm really, really proud of it. It's like, this is funny, but it's torture for me to watch my stand up. Some stand ups love watching their stuff. I am like, oh my God, please tell me I don't have to watch this. But I did. I had to because I edited it with people, and I'm like, this is really good. Like, this is really like, if I watched this as an outsider, I would be laughing very hard.
Yeah, I mean, you get us right from the very first moment. So, I mean, that's like all your stand-up, especially this special, because it's nerve-wracking. New audiences, come to it, but also your fans are also going to be there. Your kids, do you kind of pass, here's the special, like, do you go through them? Is there kind of a barometer that you pass your jokes through?
Yes. I mean, I first of all, you work them out every night on stage. I
Yeah.
mean, I did so many shows before the special. Like I would, for two people or 200, like just keep trying to work on it, see what works, work with other comics to help me. We all help each other. So it's an interesting process, but it's, it's so interesting that an entire group of people will laugh or not laugh at a certain joke. Right? It's really
Yeah.
interesting if you think about it.
And I'm sure also, you mentioned it too, as far as the audience, who's in the audience and, how some jokes deliver and how they don't. But obviously, the crowd work that we get to see on social media, you have your gay fans that are all, usually all the
I
way at
have
the
so
front.
many. They're amazing all over the world. It's really cool.
It's really cool to see. But it's like when you're coming out on stage and you get to see that, you're like, okay, my people are here. This is going to be a good show. Like, what is your mindset kind of when you walk on stage and you kind of see your hardcore fans there in the front?
Well, it's an incredible thing because I've been doing this 26 years. And for most of that time, I performed for random people. Like, even if I did The Tonight Show, I've done 3 times, it was still like, if I worked at a club, it's like a lot of people knew who I was. A lot of people didn't. They were just going to a show for the weekend. So that was much harder and not as fun. But now, I'll do a theater and it's like all fans, like 99% people who watch my stuff all the time. And it's an incredible, beautiful experience because I connect with the audience a lot. So I love that they feel connected to me. And it's like this relationship. It's really great. My clips online are crowd work, but this is special is material. So a lot of people don't even know I have an hour of material.
And especially the material, the stories that you talk about growing up, and obviously, if your fans know that your stepbrother is Zach Braff, obviously the very talented actor and director.
Yeah.
And if you haven't gone to see the podcast together, it's an hour that you will not regret watching. It is so amazing.
Aw.
As far as stories that either growing up, I mean, do you kind of things that he reminds you of, like, oh, I should put this in one of my sets, or tell me a little bit about maybe collaborating together if you do.
Oh, with he and I?
Yeah.
Well, Zach is hysterical, and our family is amazing. My mom is a therapist still to this day. My stepfather, his father was a lawyer, and his father became a couples therapist with my mother, and they had courses out of the house, like Meet the Fockers. So every weekend there were like the bonding course, the intimacy course. So we would just be like, we would all the siblings, we would be laughing the whole weekend because there'd be these random couples in the basement doing therapy. And we laugh a lot, all of us together. And I've worked on projects with him. I had a TV show that we were working on with he and my other stepbrother, Adam. And it's just fun to be with them, and they're in the business too, so it's great.
That is amazing. I want to go back to your crowd work. Are you still shocked by relationships or jobs or situations? Like when you go out there, you're like, here's what I might expect, but does anything still kind of like, whoa, I was not expecting that?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, that's why I'm always laughing. Like I laugh through a lot of these because I cannot believe what people say. Some people are so honest, and some people say the funniest things because it's like they want to sit up front. Like I'm doing a show April 25th in New York at the Beacon Theater. It's like 2,600 seats, and the front got sold out within a day. Like it was insane, the entire front, because people want to sit up front. But when I talk to them, sometimes they're so shocked that they
Yeah.
say the funniest things because they're just like they didn't expect to feel that way.
They're like, I want to be here for it, but they necessarily not know, like, oh, I might get called on.
Right, right.
I want to talk a little bit about your openness, especially, life growing up, and just, kind of being able to share that on stage and maybe some of the fan reactions of, I think, because you're so open with us, people want to be open with you, as well, too. And maybe that connection that you have with your fans.
Well, thank you for asking me that because that's very important to me. There's comics who, and I'm not putting them down, but they'll go on stage and it's really about feeding their ego and getting people to like them. I am not like that at all. I really want to go out and just help people. And, I feel like I was given a gift and I really want to give people that gift. It's not about me. It's not. It's just therapeutic for me to be out there for an hour because I'm not in my head. I'm just very present. It's a beautiful thing. I get messages all day and night from all over the world. I'm not even exaggerating, like everywhere, with people saying, I was not okay today. I'm going through a horrible time, and your video just made me, and I watched your videos. I just want you to know what you're doing for me. And it's like, just hearing that is so much more powerful than me getting like a standing ovation from 1,000 people. Like hearing I helped that one person function in life from my video, it's insane to me, but it makes me so happy.
Well, you make us very happy. And Jessica, thank you so much for your time today. Definitely go check out the new special, I'm the Man, coming to Hulu April 25th. And we hope we see you in Chicagoland very, very soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.